Alright, welcome back. Mischief managed. Yeah, I live in Texas, and here there are lots of wasps this time of year as it starts to heat up, and it seems like every other day we get them in the house. They just come in with us, through the garage. Every time we go in the front or back door, and the kids love to go in and out, in and out, in and out, so it just happens. And so if I have to stop this stream very suddenly, it's because the wasp has escaped the blinds. He got poisoned already. It's just I don't mess with trying to look into killing them with a whack, because if you make them upset, you're gonna get stung. You're gonna get stung a lot. So I just hit it with poison and then closed it in the blinds. And in about 5 to 10 minutes, it will die. Usually any insects that get in the house, we like to try and rescue them and put them outside, but not so with the wasps. They have no good intentions when they get inside. So I'm going to plot the trailblazer on this particular table. It doesn't matter. Like, I wasn't going to block the Augur of Autumn if it attacks. I just need to get it out into a zone where it's not going to be interactive. The downside of that is you let them know that that punch is coming. But, Shieldred. Arch Nemesis. So now I can protect the trailblazer, so I don't mind putting it into play. Don't really need that red mana for anything. Well, no. Now's not the time to do that. What we're doing here is we're looking to block Augur of Autumn, maybe, and cast Shore Up. And if for some reason that backfires, I can still cast Take the Fall. Maybe I go Take the Fall first, just so that I get the card. Although Take the Fall seems like it would be much better against the Sunslayer. Nope, not really, because First Strike really shuts it down anyway. Death Touch counter on each creature you control. That hurts. Because now I can't do the block plan, so I'm just going to take a lot of damage. So I'm all about mitigating some of that damage. Let's go ahead and take out the lifelink. Yeah, this isn't going to go well. I need the Duplimancy for this to really go off. So I like this deck, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be as consistent. I wasn't sure when I played against it. Most of these decks are very gimmicky, and like I said before, the main reason I am trying this out is because I just thought it was a cool combo. And when it goes off, it really goes off, so we'll try another time. It's important also to document that it doesn't work very often as well. Maybe there's just a little bit more tinkering that needs to happen. I feel like maybe I can find another one casting cost bounce spell of some kind that could do some good stuff, because Fading is great, but you could only have 4 of them. Fading Hope, that is. You always, anytime you've got this otherworldly gaze, that's like one of the best things you could be doing. Go ahead and put the land on top. Pitching it to the graveyard's fine. Lockpicker. Don't think I want it here. It seems to me like the way you should be playing this deck, in my mind, is get my combo pieces, and since I have them, I don't really care about anything else, because although it is a 2-card combo with Trailblazer and Duplimancy, it also needs these 1 casting cost cantrip spells to really actually like go off. So right now the most important thing I could get is lands. I probably shouldn't have kept the commercial district. That was probably a bad plan. Every turn really counts with this deck, and that's both a benefit and a negative. It just means you really got to try to play like top. Thankfully, this is a defensive deck. Now he probably is holding counter spells, is what I'm expecting. So I'm just gonna pop things all day. More things that he's got to stop. Hopefully he goes shields down here in a second, and what I mean by that is taps out. And there's no real reason for him to do so, but what I can do to try and make that a thing, I really don't want my Duplimancy countered here, so I'm going to try Fading Hope. And the plan here is that he taps down some of his mana. And we'll go ahead and play one of our Trailblazers. And then we'll just use our stuff to set ourselves up some more. Don't really need any of these cards. And since we've got 1 green to protect the Trailblazer, should there be any interaction, go ahead and cast our other Worldly Gaze. We want all the things, especially if they draw us cards. So I think maybe 1, yeah, like that. That's the way to go. Let's see what happens. He didn't have an instant there, so maybe he's not holding any counters whatsoever. So we're gonna go ahead and, oh good. Go ahead and get our Duplimancy out, and I think we might be able to get the train running. Because we're gonna cast this. Cast this, draw a card. We get a mana. So we're gonna get to draw 2 cards. 3 cards. Oh no, that's the mana. Okay. Blue. So at some point you want to get a red mana floating, but now it's not that time. You just target your own guys. There we go. We'll get our red mana floating. That's going to allow us to cast Song of the Totentanz. Song of Totentanz. So we're there. The game is effectively over at this point. We're just basically casting a bunch of extra stuff so that we have definitively lethal damage on the stack. I'm basically going to cast Ancestral Anger whenever I can. You gotta keep an eye on your library too, because you can definitely deck yourself. Because like right here, I'm gonna draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. So this is it. Like I have to win now, which I can. I think. I sure hope so. Because if I draw any more, if I copy any more dudes, then it's just game over. But I'm pretty sure that when I do this, I haven't done the math. But I'm pretty sure I go in and either win the game or force him to block and win the game next turn. Yep, there we go. He had gained a lot of life, so I was a little bit worried about the math on that. You know, I probably should have stopped and counted, for instance. But, no, that's basically the idea. You do that, play a deck that's slower like that, and doesn't have any way to disrupt the combo, and it goes really well. So I'm going to play one more game just to see if the luck holds out. And then it's going to be copy time. So I've got one of our pieces, two of our pieces. So hopefully here we're not playing against a red deck, playing against our other enemy. Black decks are also usually very good. They've got the disruption, they've got shield grid. You know, they've got lots of things that they can just like terror you. Although I think Trailblazer, there's two cards I can think of that really hurt it, but you know, if you make sure that you do the things and you plot your guy. Now he knows what I have in my hand, which is unfortunate, because now if he's got anything else that can steal some of my combo pieces from hand, you can bet he's going to do it. It's interesting that he took Ancestral Anger though. He hasn't played this deck before. He doesn't realize that these are my combo pieces, or he just has a way to deal with them. And this may be his first time seeing this deck, so we'll just go ahead and plot the Trailblazer. Again, plotting it puts it out of harm's way. It can't be interacted with from the exile zone. I mean, I guess there is one card that does do that, but it's not going to see a lot of play in Constructed, I don't think. Unless a deck like this becomes a problem. I always like decks like this more than like pull cards off the top of your library, like polymorph style decks. Just because they're just, in my opinion, more fun. Now I think I need to delay things, because although I have my one casting cost thing, well, wait a minute. I get a card from when it makes a copy, so I can do this. I can still get a copy. Only thing that sucks, I guess this was a bad plan, because now I'm leaving myself vulnerable for a turn. But no, I think you still are able to do the thing this way. I just have to keep drawing one casting cost targeting spells. Because I get to draw an infinite number of cards now, so like the odds of me not getting something to keep the chain going are just really, really low. So we're just building up our momentum until we can use the Song of Totentons to finish the job. Gotta be careful not to deck myself, but we should be fine. Do we have critical mass yet? I think we do. Go ahead and cast one more thing, and then I'll just do Totentons. It's really nice that Totems doesn't target your guys too, because you can basically draw up to the point you need to, and then voila, survive that. I didn't make myself play it, but I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, hope you thought it was cool too. It's going to be the new thing that whenever I've got green and blue quests, that's what I'm going to do. Also attacking creature quests, also probably land drop quests too, because it does tend to at least get them, and that's all you're really looking for the decks to do that. So I'll come back in a little bit to do a draft. That's that for now. Thank you for joining, and like and subscribe if you desire to see more. Bye bye.